Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, guys. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Naz, and today I have a chili recipe for you. So to go along with this chili, I did make a cornbread, which I will go ahead and make a video for that a little later on. But for now, we're going to go ahead and focus on chili. Hi, everyone. So I am now cooking the base for the chili. And maybe we have a glare. I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and take them off for now. Please excuse my appearance. So right now I'm cooking the base of the chili, and I don't have every ingredient that I need for the chili recipe right now. So I am missing a bell pepper to saute with the onion and the garlic, which you will go ahead and remind you of what's going on in there. And then everything else you see here is gonna go ahead and go into the chili. I'm also missing 2 cans of Rotel, so I don't have any green chilies either, so I'm just gonna make do without. And I'm also gonna be putting in 99% turkey breast, and that's gonna go in next along with a bunch of spices. So I'm really just trying to layer the flavors. Most of the spices are gonna go in with the turkey breast, but I'm also gonna be putting some spices in now to go in with the onion and garlic. Because usually this is going to be made in a crock-pot, but our large crock-pot is no longer of service. Key to making crock-pot chili on the stove: build the layers of flavor. So season every layer that you throw into the pot, and it should come out pretty good. Yay, let's keep cooking. Okay, so right now I am just scraping the bottoms of the pan and trying to get all that good stuff coming up off the pan. I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth, low sodium chicken broth by Trader Joe's, just to help lift some of that browning that is starting to happen on the bottom of the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up our lean turkey breast and get that ready. So what I want to kind of do now, I'm really low on my oregano, so I want to get maximum flavor out of this. I'm going to go ahead and add that entirely to the pan. So the base of it has a little hint of the oregano. We're probably not going to be able to taste it, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do a few hits of cumin, hit a little bit of pepper. We're going to go ahead and do some smoked paprika, which was also put into the cornbread, which is now done, and I'm dying to taste it. I really want to sneak a taste, but I'm gonna have to be patient. Ooh, and you know what? I have Lawry's seasoning salt. Let me grab that. Here we go. So I pulled out some garlic salt, and I might use a little bit of that later because there's actual measurements for all the spices that go into this chili. However, since I'm cooking it in the pot and trying to build flavor, I'm not gonna measure every little thing out with my mise en place cups, or little cups, and like gently sprinkle in each portion. Nobody got time for that, and if they did, they would have cooked it in the crock pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our turkey breast, and we're gonna start to break it up. I know you can't really see inside the pot right now, but as soon as I get this turkey browning, I'll be able to show you what it's kind of looking like with the current situation. I'm turning up the heat just a little bit so I can quicken up the browning process for the turkey. Right now I'm just trying to break it up into little pieces, but as you know, when it's raw, it's a little bit more difficult to do that because it's just gonna stick back together. So this is what my pan is currently looking like. Maybe you can see, maybe you can't. I don't know, we'll find out later. But now I'm gonna actually start measuring out all the spices that I need. So first things first, what I remember is it was like a full tablespoon and a half or 2 tablespoons of salt, and I honestly thought that was a little too much. So I'm just gonna do 1 full tablespoon. This is a half tablespoon measurement of the Lawry's. All right, next I'm gonna go in with my black pepper. I'm actually gonna be doing a teaspoon of black pepper. Dumping that in there. Now you're gonna have to forgive me because the measurements are on my phone and I am filming on my phone, so I can't just check the recipe like I should have, but here we are. I'm gonna do a full teaspoon of cumin. There we are. It feels about right. I've made this recipe a couple times, so I'd like to think I have a pretty good idea of how I want it to taste. And I'm gonna go in with my chili powder, and I know this is at least one full tablespoon. If not, it's 2 tablespoons. 1 half, 1 full. There. Just do 1.5 tablespoons. And we have our smoked paprika again. It's coming in clutch. Going in with my teaspoon again. I feel like it's more, so I'm gonna do just a smidgen more. So it's about 1.5 teaspoons of that. Stir this around. Okay, so this is what my meat is starting to look like now. That's what it's looking like. It's smelling really good. So I have my meat kind of broken up a little bit more. As you saw, it's definitely more crumbly than it was in the beginning when I had recently added it to the pot and it didn't have much of the spices in it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the 2 wet ingredients. I have liquid smoke and I have Worcestershire sauce. A half teaspoon of the liquid smoke. And see what that smells like, because I'm going to base this off of smell because it is extremely potent. It was a little bit more, but we'll see how I like that smell. Yeah, that smells about right. It's not too like in your face. I think the original recipe called for like a full tablespoon. No, a full teaspoon. I was like, wait, that's way too much. I'm gonna go in with a half tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Actually, I feel like it's a full tablespoon, so let's do that. There we go. Okay, so now it's starting to actually smell like a chili, which is kind of what we want, right? Okay. So now it's cracking the cans. I decided to not use this. We're not using that. So I got my tomato paste, black beans, kidney beans, FF Refried Beans, Pinto Beans, Great Northern beans, huge can of diced tomatoes. See what the consistency looks like after I add all that in, and I'll gauge whether or not I need add another can of crushed tomato or something like that. Let's start cracking cans. I'm gonna go in with the fat-free refried beans first because they get broken up quicker when nothing else is in there. Alrighty, so we added our fat-free refried beans, our tomatoes, and all of our beans. We're gonna get that all mixed up, and then we're gonna add in our tomato sauce and let this chili simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. The longer the better you have, but honestly, 20 to 30 minutes will do it just fine. Then I started scraping everything off the bottom of the pan just to make sure it was all well incorporated, and started serving up because it was dinner time. We were hungry and we were ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!